Hey guys, just wanted to make you a quick video just to kind of show you where I work from day to day and what I do. So I'm going to give you a tour of the lab. I've been meaning to do this for a long time to show you some of the neat things that I get to play with from day in and day out here at CCI, College and Career Institute, Douglas County School System for broadcasting and video production. So give you a quick tour. I hope you enjoy it. So here we go. First we're going to start off with my office. So if we look right here, this is my office. Yes, it's messy. You guys know me. So pretty cool office setup here. I can look out over my classroom and my lab in the studio. So I've got my teacher computer here. Of course, everybody's got to have a grade book. Always, got email going, stuff of that nature. So over here, I've got my Mac set up. So if you look down here, got my Mac. You can see the nice subwoofer for my speakers. And so this is where I spend a lot of my days, behind the Mac. So yes, a nice pretty screen up there. And so we're actually working on a movie project that we started back in the AM of the first semester of my AM class. So this is just a part of the movie, as you can see right up here in the top right hand side. That's some of the footage we've shot. Just scroll through here, you can see some of the various clips. These are all student done. So I don't want to show you too much because I don't want to give it away, but it's going to be a good movie. It's got several locations that we're shooting in. Obviously we have a hostage there. It's pretty cool scenes. We got to shoot all around CCI, stuff like that. So pretty neat. Also got a very important verse right there to remind me of what I'm doing, that I'm bearing fruit and fruit that will last. So got that. Got to have that. So my to-do list and stuff. Here is what in the world I teach. All right there on a big old poster that I can be told or reminded of what I'm supposed to be doing for a daily basis. So that's my office. So now we're going to see the classroom area and then the control room and the studio. So let's go. So this is the classroom area over there. That box with the key is got mini Dells, little laptops that we can use in the classroom. As you can see, we have open seats and a Promethean board. Okay, Promethean board, one of the digital whiteboards that you can use the pens on electronically, and has a lot of the touch sensitivity type stuff to move stuff around right on the board, do all that kind of stuff. So it's all done electronically. Pretty cool, high-tech equipment. This classroom right here will hold 22 students. That's what we max out at. So pretty neat. You see we have computers in the classroom area. Then we also have edit bays if you're traveling down this hallway. This is editing room 1. So inside here you've got 2 PC setups. Okay, the lights come on automatically. 2 terabyte hard drives to edit off of. We use Adobe Premiere Pro, CS5, and then that whole suite. So it has lots of different softwares that come with that. Very professional, very high end. So we've got multiple editing bays. The kids go in there and do their editing. If you come to these editing bays on the end, the cool thing is they overlook the studio area. So these can also double as vocal booths. Or you can use the studio as a vocal booth for recording. Audio production is really popular here. We're hoping to eventually have multiple audio setups. Down there at the bottom you see the pass-through port to pass cables through. So these are the editing bays at CCI. Alright, continuing on, let's go look at the control room. There's another editing bay. That's the room to the studio. We'll go there in just a minute. Control room is pretty high-tech, pretty exciting place. So here we go. Here's the control room. This is the command center for what happens. Let's start over here to the right. This just has a laptop that sends over frame memories. The name of our show is The Pulse. So I can send over images to my mixer. So that's a real simple setup. The show producer can also sit here and just command what's happening. Tell the guys what to do, what shots to do, and just kind of facilitate the show. Over here, this is our mixer. Okay, this gives you the ability to input 4 HD sources and a computer source. As you can see, we got some stuff up here We've got camera 1 right here. Moving over to camera 2 and camera 3. As you see, we do not have camera 4 on. Our input 5 is coming from our computer that we'll look at here in just a second. And then that same frame that you saw on the laptop is right here under frame memory number 1. And this is just our, down here's our program and our preview monitors that show. Coming over next is our recorder. So this little recorder, what it does, its job is to make sure that it records everything that comes out of the switcher. So this is a very high-end, high-definition recorder. Records a master quality video codec, so it's a very high-quality recorder. So this setup brings in uncompressed HD video through the HD SDI outputs of the cameras, which are professional outputs, directly into the switcher, HD recorder. So everything we do is in full uncompressed HD, which is pretty awesome. Master power unit for all of this. Coming over to our audio board, okay, we have a larger board than what we need. We have several channels here that we haven't used because those are in addition to our host microphones and stuff, so that we have the ability to be able to record a little like acoustic guitars, vocals, mics. We have somebody come in for our segment called Music and More. They can come to the couches, we can plug in all their equipment, run their audio out, and that all obviously connects back to the recorder there. Got our main preview monitor, okay, 32-inch Panasonic TV that we use to be able to see what's going on, so everybody smushes in our control room. Got our talkback system to talk through our headphones and through our speaker out into the studio to talk to them, and then the inbox. Audio production, like I said, is a big thing of what we do here at CCI. A lot of kids enjoy doing rap music and, you know, all types of different music. So we created a little studio space here. So we got the inbox. As you'll see in the studio, we've got a mic set up. But this serves dual purpose. MIDI keyboard there. Not only does it serve as our studio for our audio production, but it also we use Media Shout, the same thing you'd use in a church to show videos up on the screens. We use a Media Shout to be able to play back our videos. I actually got this idea from West Star Community Church, where I lead worship there. So I used that same software concept that we used to show videos there, and got us software here so that we could do the same thing. Works pretty good. So I'm going to show you what happens. So I've got my different cue points. So this is the Pulse intro, so we can take a look at it. If I fire the video,
Alexander,
and I come back, it begins playing right there.
With these friends, the Douglas County College of Career Institute presents
The Pulse. Welcome to the Pulse.
Welcome to the Pulse.
And again, you can see that playing over here to my screen, and then it goes off waiting for the next video. So as videos are done, we got a Douglas County playoff game that we did. As you can see, it's pulled up, and the mixer guy, whoever's running the mixer right here, and then if he wants to preview the next scene he's going to go to after this, he can use his preview monitor to switch to the next camera, so after the video is over. So that's pretty cool. But that's how basically how the control room works. Everything is I'm watching, as well as the other students are watching the main screen as the students are switching through stuff. So alright, so that we're gonna pause this and let's head into the studio. Okay. Alright, so here we are, we're at the studio. We come in. This is the most difficult space to try to make happen because we have very little budget. So so this is what you saw on the cameras, or what you can see through the cameras, but this is actually what it looks like. This is what typically behind the scenes of any studio would look like. So checking this out right here, this is where our audio mic is, and a mic stand, so we can look into the control room. All of our headphones and microphone pop filter is there, so people can do their audio production. But this is actually the show area. This camera we use right now is an HPX 170. Take those off right there. You can kind of see a little bit more. Set those headphones down. This HPX 170 by Panasonic with an HD SDI monitor right there, so that we can actually view what's happening. We've got 3 of those. Right now is our center camera. We're using a little Panasonic right now because our big HPX 170 is out doing some work. So that little camera setting in for our for the HPX 170. This is just a backfill light, throwing some backlight, throwing some color on the back of our muslin back there. Okay, got a little hair light, little Lowell Pros, work really good. Nice, pretty soft box, throwing soft light on our talent, which would be sitting in these 2 areas. This is our room microphone. Not only do we have a room microphone, but we run lavalier mics as well. As you can see, we got those tucked away to try to keep them out of the camera view. We snuck another little light back there with some gels on it, throwing some color back there. Another Lowell Pro acting as a hair light, so got that. Back here, what we would have was we'd have 2 different cameramen, one running that camera there, and one running this camera here. And as you can see, if I flip on this monitor, when you're sitting there, you know, doing the show, you could actually look up here and you can see that's the video where I paused it. That was what was playing. So the host who's talking into this camera can glance above and see the clip. So as soon as the video clip's getting close to being finished, then they can just watch that up there, and then they look down to the camera to know when to start their next segment. So that's basically the studio area. Pretty neat. Make sure we put sandbags on everything so we don't have any hot lights falling on folks. But set up with little dimmers. These are little $30 dimmers. You can't beat them, but they allow us to dim our lights up or down. So they're a very valuable tool. So that's basically the studio. Last thing we have is just a floor director's chair. They would sit there and they would move talent in and out. And our muslin screen, we just hung this up. It's actually held up there by double-sided heavy-duty Velcro. We're pretty excited to have. That's a big old muslin, but it allows us to throw all types of different colors on the background, and it works really good. So we're pretty excited. Actually going to get some new couches and chairs here in a couple of weeks. These are the schools, and we're going to change up the background a little bit. So, but basically that's you know, that is basically the studio. That's basically the lab. You know, we do broadcasting and video production, so lots of fun stuff happening at CCI. So just wanted to give you a tour of the studio. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.